Hello, hello. Let's see how this goes, because I am further away from the mic than usual because certain cat has decided it needs to be on my lap, and now it's decided it needs to attack me. So it may bugger off, hopefully. No. You've already put a scratch on my face. No. Just go to sleep. Now, while I've got this cat staring at me like it's going to murder me, let's have a look at what we're going to do here. Oh, fucking bit the back of my hand, son of a bitch. I'm Dapper Ninja, and this is Wurrzag, the Great Green Prophet. So we are in a little bit of strife because we have a certain asshole trying to come and strike at us. So what we're going to do, rather than go into any wars in the north here, we are going to rush ourselves south and see if we can cut them off at the pass. Now, unfortunately, we're going to fail our war. But thankfully the cat's decided to leave. Hopefully. I may end up getting it randomly attacked, though. So I can get a bit closer to the mic, and I don't feel like I need to yell quite so much. Now, we're probably going to be losing most of this. We've lost all of that. We have a lot of badness we've got to fight off. I'd like to put walls up in Sudenburg, but that's not looking like it's going to happen. I'm getting some walls up over here. How much do I actually need for the walls in Sudenburg? 2250. Okay, if I wait another turn, I'll be able to afford them. But we're also going to be doing some more of this stuff. Let's see, what do we got? So that's good to have. That's good to have. What else are we really building up at the moment? Not really much of anything. Oh, then again, there's trolls here if we go for scavenging gits. Is it the basic trolls as well? Yeah, it's got the basic trolls, so we'll go for that. That'll work for a turn. We're not going to do any building. We're probably going to lose, or we're pretty much going to lose statues of the gods. Do I have any heroes? I don't. None in the out and about world, at least. Is there any that we can recruit? It'd be nice to be able to get a gobbo, because gobbos are actually really good for field work. But if I get a gobbo, I probably can't afford those walls. A cunning one would probably be actually really good. So let's have a look. Can't get one there. Okay, so the closest is Al Hike. So let's grab a gobbo, big boss. Grab a cunning one, just to increase our ambush chance as well. And he's going to go on the field. He's going to be a field specialist. Let's see if there's any ancillaries I can give him to make him better. No, there's so many savage orc prodders I can get, but I don't know. Yeah, I need them so that I can do a bit of scouting. Oh, jeez.
So, you've heard of Wurzag's
You want military access. I don't really want to go for military access for you, though. I don't think that's a good idea for me. I want to stay neutral with these factions for now. Alright, that's good. Yep, that's all fine. Spending all my time trying to get south.
Mel is nothing
See, I'm not seeing them yet either, so I don't know where they're going. So with me and the Ghosts of Parwax. I don't actually know where the Ghosts of Parwax start, but oh well. Let me guess, I still can't afford the walls? Yeah, I spent just too much. That's okay. Let's see. What should we do now? There's clubbing, which is good for my one giant. Or we can go through here and eventually get Arachnic. So we might do that. We'll just kind of go through. There's not really anything else that gives us much or anything there. And we need to get this to be able to get bigger and better bosses as well. Not going to do any of that building for the moment. The worst part about this is Zinch does have a ambush stance that they can use, and that's super dangerous for us. Like, super duper dangerous. It's not what I want to come up against. And I just don't know what exactly they're doing at the moment. So I have no scouting there yet. But this is why we have Ublug Gutstabber on his way. Having him will be helpful. Let's chuck in the walls that we can now afford. Wurrzag, we're going to pop you down in Sudenburg for the moment. Deberts. Let's try and hide you a little bit. So if we have a look here, Zinch corruptions. Okay, there's still quite a lot of military presence there. So where they're actually going to move out from, I don't know. Which is like 90% of the problem. Because they can actually come through via here. Or they can go around that way. So, or they might be able to do both. So that makes it very, very difficult to know. So, yes. Yes. So at the moment, we just don't know what is going to happen. Ugh. Why am I already feeling uncomfortable in the chair? I shouldn't already be feeling uncomfortable. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Why would it happen? Why would it happen? My hand hurts as well. That's probably not a surprise. I'm going to go for control +3, because at the moment we don't, well, we don't really know what's going to happen, so... What's Felcargo to say? Right, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to send him through this direction so that we can get an eye on what's happening here. Plain of Tuskers, what would be a good one for you to build? Not that. Oh, that'd be alright. There's a Night Goblin hero. Maybe that, just because I think we still need more money. By a lot. Yep, just keep going along that line. Black Orc Big Boss will give you Blade Shield. We're not upgrading the buildings in that province because I have the feeling that we're going to lose a lot of that province. Okay, that tells us where Kairos is then. So we're not going to send the Gobbo through that way anymore. So we'll try and confront Kairos and Fractal? Over here. I don't know how well it's going to go, though. What I do know is I want to fight them and try and defeat them. Try and get some of our cities back and then try and get a peace treaty with them. So I don't actually want to be at war with them. Alright. If I put you this way, yeah, so we can get him into Talakwa that way. You're going to leap across. We're going to bring you across as well. I want to see if we can slow some of their advance. Can't upgrade that at the moment. That's alright. Talakwa, you don't have walls. Let's get rid of that. I probably should have started building walls here as well, honestly. I mean, the walls here are still not going to do a lot. It's only 2 Savage Orcs, 2 Savage Orc Arrowboys, so it's only going to be like 12 instead of 8, but that is still better than nothing, honestly. Oof. It's not going well, though. Tell you what. And I'm just pumping through the turns at the moment. A predictable result, that one. Will they occupy it, though? I don't know. Oh. Okay, Fractal looks like he'll probably occupy... No. Okay. What are we doing, you two? Level 3, Convoy von Blount, eh? Oh, my coffee is empty. The coffee gods have cursed me with emptiness. The problem we'll have with the troll army is that terror is going to be a huge problem with that army. Terror will cause absolute mayhem in the army. Oh. Alright, let's see if we can assassinate this one. There's a decent chance of it. Then again, maybe there's not a decent chance of it. So either way, we don't really want to get ambushed. We want to be the ambusher. We want them to be the ambushee. That actually gives us a plus 25% chance of ambush chance, so let's go there. Him being there as well actually adds to our ambush chance. That was one of the reasons why I picked the cunning one. Let's have a quick look at what items Wurrzag has. Yep. Yeah. Spell shield, a charmed shield. Alright, so he's about as good as we can make him. We don't have a hand weapon for you, I'm sorry. Got a luck stone at the moment. I'll give you the talisman of endurance instead. He's level 23, so there's no reason for him not to have some decent stuff. Let's have him cause fear. That might actually help his psychology. Let's save our coin, maybe? Yeah, we'll save the coin for now.
I do not think so.
Marauders of Zinch, Marauders of Zinch. Blue horrors, pink horrors, pink horrors. Oh, they're exalted pink horrors. Jeez. I don't like it. I don't like it. They've got so much missile missile troops, and we've got so much melee troops. Part of the reason why I'm like, I'll fight them in the jungles here is because of that. So if they had just a lot of melee troops, open ground is fine. But because they've got so many missile troops, in the jungles is a better place to fight them. Because in the jungles means they have... I will have an advantage of the amount of terrain I can hide in, basically. So, and I need to take as many advantages as I possibly can. Alright, let's see. So, yep, settlement is besieged. I don't know why they didn't just attack it, but whatever.
What should be ours?
I don't know how far away Kairos has gone.
Wurrzag will do it.
Let's get you to the other side of the bridge here.
Heading out.
We're gonna jump you,
Yes, boss.
and we're gonna get you over here, and we're gonna try and block that army.
What you want?
Good, good. Success. He's on a giant wolf now. I don't need him to be, though. I don't know if the giant wolf actually costs anything to be using. I don't know. It doesn't seem to. But just in case. But that's good. Another point in specialist is really good. So that will mean it's harder for him to flee. We'll get that. So 3 more turns for that. Then we can get Lord ranks +5. That's about to run out, so we're not going to have our allies for much longer. Oh, that's right, I've already got that. Yeah, we'll leave all that as it is. Kairos may end up wanting to go around the long way here as well, but it's hard to say.
You ruffle feathers.
Let's find out what will happen. Alright, that's good. He's decided to go that way. Uh-huh. Now we're going to lose, I think, both of our war armies in this, over this end turn, so that really sucks. But what do you do, eh? What do you do? There we go. War ends. We no longer have any war troops, and we don't actually have that war thing anymore.
No other may summon
Let's
me.
see if we can get rid of this guy again. 47% now.
Shut it.
No. Okay.
I
What do we got?
only the changer. Leave me to my manipulations.
Alright, so we're going to bring them both in. Let's see what this tells us. So it's going to tell us that we get a Pyrrhic victory, high casualties. It's almost worth it, actually, but I don't know if it really is. Let's have a look at the terrain we've got. They're going to be pretty much completely in that sort of terrain. What would be better? I don't really want to auto-resolve this. But at the same time, I almost feel like it is a better option. What I think I'm going to have to do is even more disappointing than that, though. Is I'm going to have to leave this battle for the next episode. Everyone probably knew it was going to come, but there it is. So what we are going to do is we're going to end this episode here, but next episode we're going to fight this battle. We are going to attempt to essentially deploy ourselves probably about here in the center and go straight into the trees from here. So we're going to try and use as much cover as possible. Do it that way. But for now, I've been Dapper Ninja. This has been Wurrzag, the whatever his name is, and I will see you in the next episode. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you later.